And to be frank, I'm not surprised that I'm met with nothingness, with dead silence, with nothing. I gaze through the mirror and it becomes clear there is something. There is something. Salt in the wound that almost heals. And I still don't know how to tell what's real and what's something else.
Good morning everyone, welcome to a new reading vlog. This week I am going to be participating in Winterween, hosted by Olivia Reads a Latte and Gabby Reads. Before we talk about books and my TBR for this week, I need to get ready because obviously I'm in this very comfortable robe that I got for Christmas, but I need to change and get ready for today because I was planning on possibly filming a video, so I just want to get dressed and get my day started. So let's do that. Alright, so I have gotten ready. I'm wearing what is probably my favorite outfit that I got entirely from Old Navy, so I don't know if it's focused better. So I have this sweater that I also have in a mushroom color. It's super comfortable, and I also have a pair of straight leg denim from Old Navy, and I'm wearing these hoops that I believe are from Walmart, if I am not mistaken. And I also did my makeup and curled a little bit my hair because I am planning on filming a video today, as I think I've mentioned before, so I just wanted to feel ready and put together. I think if I'm already all dressed up, it's gonna be more likely that I end up filming this video than if I just stay in sweats and like a sweatshirt all day. So right now, let's talk about my TBR for Winterween, because to be honest, I had kind of forgotten that I was gonna do the readathon. Like, I had kind of forgotten that it was happening. I remember seeing the announcement video and being super excited for that, but then I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. I've been very bad when it comes to keeping up with BookTube recently, and I saw, I think it was Olivia, post this on her Instagram story like on Sunday, or is it on Saturday? I don't know. Today's Monday, by the way. I'm not working. I guess our office has decided to extend the holiday a little bit longer, so I'm gonna get back to work on Wednesday, which is fun. That means that we have 2 more extra days to, I guess, kick off the readathon properly, which is fun. Anyway, to get back to my story, I saw Olivia post this on Saturday or Sunday, like this weekend, and I was just like, hey, this is happening, and it's one of my goals that I wanted to do this year, meaning that I am hoping to participate in 1 community event per month. So that could be a readathon, read along, whatever. If you haven't seen my goals video, I'll link it up above. Let's head over to my little TBR pile. They're right here. So let me just settle you somewhere here and we'll chat. Is this okay? Is this crooked? Can't really tell. I feel like it's decent. Anyway, when I planned my January TBR, I had completely forgotten about the readathon, like I said, and so I didn't plan ahead. Like, I didn't think about the prompts when putting together my TBR, but I was looking at the prompts a little bit before I started filming, and I think with my physical TBR for this month, or even like just my entire TBR, I think I could fit some reads and that fit the prompt. So I'm just gonna go over the prompts and we're gonna pick, I guess, my first read for this readathon together. So the first one is to read a book in the dark or at night, so it could be any book. So that's great. Read a book with snow on the cover. I have this one, Midnight in Everwood, that has a little fun like snow pattern, I guess, like the trees are covered in snow and whatnot. So I feel like this could be fitting for that. I'm also going to be getting The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley in the mail hopefully this week. It's supposed to get here by Thursday, so if I get that, I could also use that for that prompt. Read a book with a winter setting. Once again, I have this one and The Hunting Party. Read a novella or a short book. I don't have any of that on my shelves right now or on my TBR, so I guess we'll see. Maybe I'll get an audiobook or an ebook or something like that. We'll see. Maybe that's a prompt that we'll skip. And read a book that gives you thrills and chills. So I think I'm going to use A Hunting Party for this one. Or maybe this could fit because it's kind of a mystery. Honestly, right now, I don't really know. Because to be honest, like I could read Midnight in Everwood, and I'm actually quite excited to get to that. But I just finished reading Inkheart, which is over there on my desk, but I finished that book last night and it was kind of a whimsical read, and I have a feeling that Midnight in Everwood is going to be just that, and I kind of want to read something else in between because two whimsical reads back to back, I just don't feel like reading something whimsical right now. So as much as I do want to get to this, I think we're going to start off with something else. I'm thinking maybe this one could be a good choice, or this one, and I could use either one of these for the In the Dark prompt. I don't know, I'm kind of hesitating. I think I'm gonna read a chapter of both, or maybe read the synopses and see which one I'm more into. Alright, so I think I've made my decision, though to be honest, it was a really hard one because both of these books are like quite similar. Even like their covers are kind of similar, but also like both of these have to do with an inheritance. There's games and puzzles. This one I've read before, and this one would be new, but I think I'm still going to go with The Gilded Wolves by Roshni Chokshi, simply because I'm kind of in the mood for an adult novel. I think this one is adult. I could be wrong, but I think I remember this being adult. And this one, I'm pretty sure it's going to have like a lot of drama and everything, and I don't know if I'm in the mood for that just yet. So this one, I think, is going to be our first read, and we'll see if I end up switching over to this one. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm happy with this. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday. Today's my last day on vacation, unfortunately. So tomorrow I get back to work. To be honest, I am kind of dreading it a little bit, not because I don't like my job, but I think mostly because the longer you spend on vacation, the more you dread going back. Does that make sense? Like I was just really doing well on vacation. I was thriving, but now we have to head back, unfortunately. So I think I'm going to try to like prepare for the week ahead, even though it's going to be a shorter work week. It's only going to be 3 days. I think I'm going to try to use that time to really prepare for the new work week, like get back into a work mindset. So I'm going to make a to-do list of all of the things that I have to do today. Let me just sit you down and we're going to be preparing my to-do list for today together. I found this old notebook in my things. I have so many notebooks that I have accumulated over the years. Like they were either gifted or I purchased them with my own money. Some of them were for uni. I think this one had like notes for class, but you know, I'm just gonna be using it to write down my to-do for today. I just need to find a blank page. So here we go. We want to clean up my room. I need to make my bed. I haven't made it yet, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna add it to the list. I would also like to get rid of the boxes that I have in my room. So I have a lot of recycling right over here. The recycling was pretty full the last couple of days, so I didn't add more boxes because like it was just already full, but they have picked up the recycling recently, so we need to add it to the list and get rid of the boxes that are in my room and get them in the recycling bin. So I need a workout because I haven't worked out in, well, 2 days. So if we want to make sure that I hit my goals for the year, I need a workout. I also would like to go on my daily walk, so we're gonna write down walk. Wash my hair because it's well overdue. I may start editing the vlog, so we're just gonna write edit. So far that's all I can think of. I may add stuff to the list as we go, but we have a pretty decent list to get started. So yeah, basically our plan for today is to go through the to-do list. I also have a meeting with my parents' financial advisor at 11:30, so in about an hour. We're doing that over Zoom, so it's a digital, like virtual meeting, and we're supposed to talk about insurance policies and pension plans, I believe, or just investments. Why is it so hard to say? Opportunities, because I don't have a pension plan with my work because I work for a small business, and so I don't have that personally. So we're going to talk about that. I feel like it's so early to talk about it, but at the same time, the earlier you start, the better off you'll end up being. So yeah, we are going to be discussing those things, and then yeah, the rest of my day is just going to be spent making my way through the to-do list, resetting for the week ahead. It's going to be a short week, but we need to slowly get back into things. Also, a little reading update. I have started reading The Gilded Wolves last night. I read it mostly in the dark, so I guess we are following the prompt. I am now on page 75, I believe. Oh, it's not focusing, but yeah, I'm on page 76 actually. And so far, it's a reread for me, but it is still so confusing. Like, the magic system is just, I don't even understand it. However, this time around, I feel like I'm connecting with the characters more. The first time I read it, one of my biggest issues was that I was not really connected to the characters. I felt like I didn't really care about them, and now I am liking them more. I do feel like it's written in a way that makes them seem older. So this is actually YA, but it feels like an adult book. Like, the characters act like they're adults, and it's written in a way that reminds me a lot of adult fiction. But I am liking it more, I think, than I did the last time, or maybe I just don't have great memories of reading it the first time. But yeah, very confused, but enjoying it a bit more because of the characters. We've completed 2 items of the to-do list, but I'm adding 2 more. I want to clean out my water bottles because I have been using this one for quite some time, and I don't remember the last time that I washed it. And since I use it daily, I think I should wash it. And those 2 I haven't used in a while, but I'm thinking of using them again. So I'm going to clean them all. And I would also like to clean my makeup brushes because I've been doing more makeup recently, and I feel like it's been a while since I've washed, why am I so out of breath? My makeup brushes. So we're gonna do that as well today. I just spent an hour reading when I should have been working on my to-do list. Now I am about to go on a walk with my mom, I think. I think that probably will help me get back into the productive mood, so let's do that. Alright, so it's about 6 p.m. and I think I'm just gonna take it easy tonight. I'm gonna stay cozied up in my bed and read. I have gotten my copy of The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley, so I was thinking of starting that one, though I have started to really enjoy The Gilded Wolves, so I might alternate between the 2. But I have been feeling like reading a murder mystery type book, so I feel like this would be a great pick. And I think it covers a lot of prompts too, like it has snow on the cover. Really like this new cover more than the one they had before. So there's snow on the cover. I think it's a winter setting. It says a New Year's reunion. Ah, so yes, I'm guessing it does. In the remote Scottish wilderness. So I am excited. As far as my to-do list goes, I did manage to cross off most of the things off my to-do list. I ended up going on this walk with my mom for like an hour, maybe more than that. Like, we ended up going to the mall because she had to run some errands at the drugstore, and then we stopped by the ATM and came back home. That was about an hour. So when I came home, I decided not to work out. I was just so tired, so I just washed my hair. So I didn't work out. I also didn't clean my makeup brushes. I'm just feeling really lazy right now. I don't really want to do them anymore. That's okay. I guess I can clean them this weekend or another day. I just don't feel like doing that today, so we won't do it. And then finally, I technically cleaned my room because I did vacuum, but I didn't clean the surfaces. So did I really clean? I don't know. I'm gonna say yes just for the purpose of this, but also like I could have done a better job of it. I'm just really tired today. I don't know why. I have not a lot of energy, and I don't know. I just want to be cozied up in bed, maybe watch a couple of YouTube videos or read my books. Hello! So it is Wednesday. Today was my first day back at work. Yeah, it was a day. Let's just say I spent like an hour and a half clearing my emails because I kid you not, well over 250 emails. And for me, that's not typical. Like usually I get maybe 50 emails during a weekend. 250, that was a lot that I was not expecting. Thankfully, they were not all things that I had to respond to. Like I had some ad receipts and stuff like that in there, but as a whole, kind of overwhelming. I spent a good like hour and a half, maybe 2 hours going through my inbox. But aside from that, it was not that bad. I think the hardest part was getting back into like the work routine. So right now I think I'm going to work out because I have been procrastinating when it comes to working out for the past 2 days. So I'm going to do, I think, a low-key like arm workout. I might do a little bit of a warm-up beforehand, but overall I think I'm just going to do arms because the other day I did legs. So I'm just going to try to balance it out. And then let me just do a quick reading update. Alright, so I removed my blue light glasses because I felt like there would be a big glare, but I did start reading The Hunting Party last night. I'm now on page 105, so I read about a third of the book, and so far I don't really know how I feel about it, to be honest, because it reminds me a lot of the guest list in that way that we are following a bunch of unlikable characters. They are set in a remote location and like the elements are there, the mystery's there, but because the characters are so unlikable, it's hard for me to decide whether I like this or hate this, but I think it's meant to be that way. And with the guest list, I feel like I felt the same for most of the book, and like the ending solidified the rating as a 4-star rating for me. But with this one, so far, like it's oscillating between a 3 and a 4, and kind of like with the guest list, I guess the ending is going to solidify my rating, like if it's a 3 or lower, or a 4 or maybe above. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying my reading experience. I think the setting is very conducive to the murder things that are about to happen, since it's a remote location set in the snow, like it's set in the remote Scottish wilderness. So I'm excited to continue reading. It's very engaging, it's hard to put down, so hopefully I will continue to enjoy this as I read more. But yeah, so far it's been fun. It's very outside of my comfort zone, so that's also a good thing. I think I don't read a lot of mystery thrillers, and so I'm always either pleasantly surprised or thoroughly disappointed with mystery thrillers. So hopefully this one will be something that I'm happy about and not disappointed by, but I guess we'll see. Okay, I feel like my face looks weird, but you'll have to suffer through with me looking like this. So it is Friday afternoon. I just got off work and now it's a weekend, which I'm very excited about. I didn't vlog yesterday because honestly it was pretty much a copy paste from the day before. I didn't have much to update you on, but last night I did finish reading The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley, and I don't really know how I feel about it, to be honest. I liked it, but one of the things that I noticed when I read through people's reviews of this book is that it felt like a copy and paste from the guest list. Well, probably the other way around because this was published before, but if you've read the guest list, then you have a pretty good idea of what The Hunting Party is going to be like. And I have to agree, like it is very similar in terms of tone and structure and even the way the story is told. Like I feel like there are quite a few similarities, but I still liked it because I do like Lucy Foley and I really liked her writing specifically. I think she's really good at setting up the ambiance. Her characters are always very unlikable, but it's meant that way, I think, and she's good at that, I guess. One thing that I really enjoyed about this is the usage of the dual timeline, because the story both takes place in the past and in the present, and so from the very beginning you know that there's a body, but we don't know the identity of the person who died or of the murderer until like the very end of the book. And to me, like one of them felt very obvious. Like I knew who it was that was dead pretty early on. Like I had a pretty good hunch, but the murderer for me was kind of a surprise. So yeah, I liked how it was done because honestly it kept us in the dark for a while. So I liked that, and I also liked the multiple perspectives. But as a whole, I just really enjoyed the way that this was written. Like I appreciated the thought that went into the structure and the storytelling aspect of things. But yeah, I don't know how to rate this because like I enjoyed the story. It did keep me on my toes and like on my feet, but did I like it? That's a real question. I don't know how I feel about it still. So I didn't rate it on Goodreads yet, and I'm still pondering. Like, it would be at least a 3 stars, but I gave the guest list 4 stars, and I don't know if I like the guest list more than I like this one or equally. So I'm not sure. I'm still pondering, but it's between a 3 and a 4, maybe 3.5, but I don't know. Every rating just doesn't feel right, so I might just keep it unrated. We'll see. Anyway, with that one book, I have completed most of the challenges for Winterween, if I am right. So yeah, read a book in the dark or at night. I've read most of this at night. Read a book with snow on the cover and that has a winter setting, so 2 prompts. This one does that really well. And a book that gives you thrills and chills, which once again, this did. I guess I'm done with the Winterween readathon. Well, I can still count other books for the prompts of Winterween, but like for the most part with this one, I'm covered for most of the challenges. So I decided to go on a walk because if you guys saw my goals video for the year, you guys know that going on daily walks is one of my goals for this year. I'm really out of breath, I'm sorry. But I wanted to go now before it got too dark, and it's perfect. It's not too cold and it's like very empty, like there's no one. And I don't know if it's because people are starting in or if it's just the time of day. No idea, but we're not going to go for a long walk, probably just 20 minutes, just to get some fresh air and clear out my head. Such a good daily habit. Like I'm really glad that I made that one of my goals for this year. Alright, so it is now much later. I have been editing this vlog actually, and I'm realizing that I have enough footage, so I think I'm gonna wrap things up here. I feel like this vlog is a little bit different from what I typically put up. I have been watching a lot of lifestyle content recently, and I feel like that transpired in the filming and like just editing of this vlog, so hopefully you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!